for cohort 206. I would like to thank the mayor, council members, the executive staff in attendance today. I would also like to thank Program Director Patty Howard, staff member Michael Kelly Walker, retired Captain Les Fryman, and the adjuncts who helped with the class and crews that helped train our members on the streets. Continuing, and possibly most important, I would like to thank the families of our paramedic students for your support through class and for being here to celebrate this moment with your student. And thank you in advance for the support in the years to come, for listening when they need to talk, and for the forgiveness that you will be asked to show them when they come home exhausted and cannot help around the house as much as you need them to. Please know that the sacrifices that you have made to help them through class are not unnoticed. This is my first class leading the program, and I can say I'm blessed with the members that we are celebrating today. I got to spend far more time fielding calls about how well they were performing when they were interacting with members of the public than I did anything else. So thank you to each of the graduating members. It has been a pleasure to have you in class. At this time, it's my honor to introduce Mayor Linda Gordon, now serving her second term as the mayor of Lexington. She is the longest continuing serving member of the Lexington Fayette Urban County Council and a dedicated community volunteer. Mayor Gordon and her husband, retired Army Major General Charlie Gordon, are proud parents and grandparents. She's a graduate of the University of Kentucky and a registered nurse. Mayor Gordon led our city through the unprecedented challenges of the pandemic, protecting public health while keeping Lexington's economy stable and strong. Today, under her leadership, Lexington is recognized as one of the best managed cities in the nation, with major strides in public safety, support for young people, mental health initiatives, affordable housing, and economic growth. And her policies continue to deliver real results for residents. Please join me in welcoming Mayor Linda Gordon.
Thank you very much, Captain Kenny. Good afternoon, everyone. We have a full house. This is wonderful. It is a great day for our community, and I want to thank the graduates who are taking a huge step forward in public safety today. Before I get started, I do want to recognize the council members who are with us. We have Councilmember Shayla Lynch, Councilmember James Brown, Councilmember Joseph Hale, Councilmember Tyler Morton. Thank you very much. I think I've caught everybody. I know that the council also shares my excitement over the 33 firefighters, paramedics that we are celebrating today. They have completed our accredited paramedic course. This course is tough. It requires 500 hours of classroom time. It requires 232 hours of hospital clinical time, 750 hours of ride time, and contact with at least 240 patients. This is a big deal. And all of that comes before the National Registry exam. As recruits, all of our firefighters certify as an EMT basic. They are then given the opportunity to take this class and certify as an EMT paramedic. There's a significant difference between EMT basic and EMT paramedic. You know that now, right? In their scope of practice. For example, EMT paramedics are certified in advanced trauma care, intubation, managing cardiac arrests, medication administration, and many, many other things. So as a registered nurse, I've worked in critical care, I've worked in intensive care in lots of different areas, always in a controlled setting. You will never know for sure, outside of that buggy, where you'll be helping people and saving their lives through your actions. And it is such a big deal. I cannot tell you how much I appreciate all the work that these folks have gone through. I frequently say our fire department is one of the very best in the country. And this is not just my opinion. It's through accreditation. It's through hard work and all of the things they have done to have advanced accreditation. Over half of our firefighters, 373 men and women, are certified as EMT paramedics. And 36 more of our firefighters are planning to enter this class in the fall. These public servants choose to give themselves to the betterment of our community and the people who live here. This is, as I say, a big deal. So I want to congratulate each and every one of you for all those hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of hours that you have put toward this. I want to thank your family and friends because I know they are your support. And I want to thank Chief Wells, everyone at the Lexington Fire Department who supports this work, Dr. Patty Howard, whom I've known for a while. And I just congratulate you and thank you for your dedication to this great city. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mayor. Next up will be our program director, Patty Howard. Dr. Howard has done this for 35 years now, 35 years. I know we said a while for the mayor, but we already outed her during our award ceremony and how long she's been doing it. We're very grateful to have her. So join me in welcoming Dr. Patty Howard.
Good afternoon. It is indeed my honor to recognize and celebrate the cognitive course completion of Class 206. To the executive leadership of the Lexington Fire Department and Class 206, thank you for allowing me to be part of your journey. As each of you know, the title of paramedic does not come easy. It is something that you earn through many hours, as you just heard Mayor Gorton describe. It is a lot of work. It is a lot of time away from your families and other things that you would like to do. But this class has represented something special, and I can say that as someone who has taught many paramedics over the years. As I've watched them progress through the program, the one thing that has stood out is their engagement. They have been invested in the process from day one. They have been humble. They have asked questions, and they have consistently showed a desire to improve and to do the very best job that they could. And their purpose has always been very clear. They want to be able to provide exceptional care to the people who call for help in their most vulnerable moments. To Class 206, every person you encounter as paramedics is not going to remember everything about you, but what they will remember is the care you provided to them, that you were there at a time of fear, loss, scariness, and that you made a difference for them. And that's really why I stand here today, is so that you can do your job well. Because as many of you heard me say, in my role as an emergency nurse, when your job is done well, my job is easier. And so I want you to always remember that they will remember that someone cared. I'm very proud of the teamwork that this class has displayed throughout this journey. You've held yourself to high standards, and you have supported one another through many different things. And one of the things that makes the fire service and the EMS community so special is the family. Your level of camaraderie, I don't have to describe to you. If there's one thing I've learned over all these years is that you are indeed a large family. But this group holds each other accountable. They have stood beside each other through hardship and every success. So as you move forward in your careers, continue to build that foundation, continue to strive for excellence, and then continue learning from every patient encounter. You've heard me say there's something to learn from every patient that you encounter, no matter what that might be. And so certainly, I'm grateful for the leadership of Captain Mike Kinney as the lead instructor for this class, Training Officer Michael Kelly Walker, retired Captain Les Fryman, Mindy Rath, and the many adjunct Lexington Fire Department adjunct instructors, as well as our community guest lecturers who guided this class. You are the next generation of paramedics. You will lead many that come behind you, and your influence is going to extend far beyond the classroom that you've just spent so much time in. You probably will be happy if you didn't have to ever go in that room again, but it's coming still. So while the classroom room is complete, there are ALS contacts, team leads, summative assessment, to achieve that final goal of the National Registry. So don't relax just yet. You have a few more months to get through, but I am confident each of you are going to do what you need to do to reach that goal because you have already shown your ability to put forth your very best. And so as I think about this, I'd like to say thank you to the Lexington Division of Fire and Emergency Services, Mayor Gorton certainly for her support, but also to the families, spouses, children, parents, friends, and your large team of the Lexington Division of Fire and Emergency Services, because it took a village and a community to get you all to where you are today, and I can't say thank you enough for the support and encouragement of Class 206. They've done a great job, and as someone who's taught many paramedics, I don't say things like that lightly. They will do very well. Congratulations.
Thank you. I'm sure the class will appreciate that you were able to talk about platinum without saying platinum. We have 4 individual awards today, and each is impressive. This class, again, has been absolutely wonderful. So to gain recognition here is saying something special. Our first presentation today is going to be for salutatorian of the class. This is somebody that always was inquisitive, always stayed focused in class, would help his classmates out, and in the end, got one of the highest grades, obviously. Firefighter Noah Blythe. Our second award is one of the Attitudes is Contagious awards. This is for somebody whose attitude indeed was contagious or who helped their fellow students out through class. This is the award that was voted on. The first one is voted on by the students. The second is going to be voted on by the instructors. This award was unanimously voted. And I say unanimous, there was one person that didn't vote for it, and I'm guessing this was the person who won, just didn't want to vote for himself. Caleb Hutchings. He started out by developing study guide. Oh, take that. Refuses to let go of his belt. He started out by developing study guides, and everybody talked about how great they were, and I thought, man, I'm giving you all study guides. How much can he be giving you? And I had the chance to see one the other day, and he put on almost full books for his fellow students. It's unbelievable the amount of time that he must have spent there, and it's very appreciated, and I can only imagine how many people you helped through class, so thank you, Caleb. Our next award will be our second Attitudes Are Contagious. This was voted on by the staff or adjuncts that came in. This was a mixed bag award. I asked several different instructors to give me 2 or 3 names of people that they would have picked to help out in class, and almost everyone in class's name happened once. And normally to not have a standout makes you kind of think, oh, what's wrong? But I have to say, this whole class is full of standouts, and there's not anybody here that is not deserving of some recognition. So as you spend the rest of the evening with your paramedic student, congratulate them for the effort that they have put into this. But Matt Young. Matt, again, always inquisitive, always willing to help, always out here working when asked. I can't thank him enough for what he gave to class. I outed Patty for her years of service earlier. I'll out the Lexington Fire Department for our years of service. Frank the other day found that in May of 1896, the Lexington Fire Department took over EMS for Fayette County. So that's 130 years of service. Just shy of that, retired Captain Les Fryman has given us 20 years of service to the paramedic program. And it's because of that that we're renaming the valedictorian award the Les Fryman Award. This year, maybe because he just took so much time off to study, and it's probably inappropriate, Philip Mondelli. is our valedictorian. For those of you who are unaware, Mondelli not only came to class, focused on his work, but has battled cancer throughout this process and is still here and is still putting out excellent work. And I appreciate everything that he has done. If the students would rise and make your way toward the stage. I would say hold your applause to the end, but I know at least one of you won't, so everybody can go ahead and celebrate their student as they come across. As I call your name, please move down and across the stage. Jordan Barker. Seth Bethune. Noah Blythe. Zachary Bobbitt. Colin Eichhoff. Morgan Farmer. Stone Fong. Zachary Fisher. Zachary Francisco. Lucas Gibson. Maddie Goo. Jacob Gooden. Jalen Haddix. Aaron Hamilton. DeAndre Hightower. Caleb Hutchings. Philip Jewell. Chandler Johnson. Kevin Lake. Blake Lewis. Colin McDonald. Daniel Meyer. Lucas Minor. Philip Mondelli. Baylor Napier. Robert Poe. Eric Ray. Brian Riesenberg. Brady Robertson. Aiden Sycophus. Michael Spicer. Daryl Warren. And Matt Young. Congratulations, class 206. You're going to be medics. And if you're going to be medics, be good ones. Continue to learn, continue to push, to drive to be more. I hope that each of you becomes the medic that others look to on scene for answers. That when you inevitably treat a friend or a family member of one of your fellow firefighters, that there's a sigh of relief that is breathed because they know the quality of care that their loved one received. As you move forward, it's essential to remember that the ultimate reason for our profession is to serve our patients, to provide them with the highest quality of service and care available, regardless of the person, regardless of the situation. In all your duties, never hesitate to do what's right. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Lexington Fire Department's Class 206.